Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Goran. Hope you guys are doing great. I haven't done a video in a while, video reviewing a guitar. So here I am, and I'm actually going to be reviewing a guitar for the first time. This is a model I never had at my shop until a couple weeks ago. The company was at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California, and I have received all the models that were displayed there, and this model I've never had at my shop before, so very excited to check it out and to talk about it a little bit. This is Saers S5 model. S5 is their entry-level model, their student-level model, and it's the cheapest model they have available. Recently, I was at the Chicago Guitar Festival this past weekend, and I had this guitar displayed for students and teachers and guitar lovers to check them out. And this guitar was one of the guitars that has received the most praise from the players. Being the cheaper level guitar, priced at $800, people were comparing them to different models from different brands that are available at the same price range, and people were just amazed that this guitar is affordable, but yet sounding great, and being good enough for a student, for a beginner, for a student. And I wouldn't say this is a guitar that professionals would play. But I would definitely play gigs and take it as my teaching instrument, and just jamming at the house. It's equally as pleasurable to play as any other models. So here we go. S5 is their most entry-level instrument, and this guitar has a beautiful piece of cedar top, a very lovely rosette. And for the sides and back, we have Indian rosewood. Now keep in mind, this is a laminate Indian rosewood, which means there is 2 layers of wood glued together. But again, the sound is very beautiful. And speaking of laminate guitars, even Ramirez, which is one of the oldest brands in the world for classical guitars, has been making guitars with laminate. So laminate doesn't necessarily mean cheap and bad quality woods. It just means that since it's laminate, it's not gonna crack. It's gonna stay solid for a very long time. So we have Indian rosewood sides and back. This is a mahogany neck. Tuning pegs are very good quality, and also Indian rosewood on the headstock. We have, I want to say, this is also Indian rosewood for the bridge. This is a 12-hole bridge design, which is very good. I think it sounds fantastic. I think it gives a little more punch to the sound, and I really like, since the Saers was the first instrument maker that introduced me to the 12-hole bridge design, which I really like. This is a lattice brace guitar. Lattice is the new craze with the guitars, and everybody's playing lattice brace double top guitars. This is a single top, but it does have a lattice brace, which I think allows for the top to resonate freely, and makes the sound, you're able to create much bigger sound than on a traditional guitar. It's not the case for every guitar, but there is something about lattice brace that makes it easy to play for the right hand. I think it's just, maybe you can't dig as much as on a traditional fan bracing guitar, but there's a certain lightness of an attack that's very helpful, somebody like me who is already in their late 40s, I need to be able to play a little bit lighter with my right hand. The guitar sounds great. It was, when I first opened it up, to be honest, I didn't expect much, just because I never saw this model, and I didn't expect it to be a poorly made instrument. I just didn't expect it to be this good. And like I'm always saying about Saers guitars, every instrument, every model, I'm very nicely surprised how the instrument is built, how it looks, how it sounds, the intonation, the balance, a lot of detail. Another thing to add is that when you look inside of the body of the guitar and you see the bracing on the bottom, everything looks so clean. It's always like perfectly clean. I can remember so many times I look inside of the guitar and there is, like, you can see the glue, or the bracings on the back are not like nicely evenly sanded, and I would always be a little bit turned off about this kind of construction. But this here is always very beautiful. And another important detail, this guitar does have a truss rod. So if you are taking it out, from your home to, playing it outdoors, where the temperature is going to change and the neck's going to be moving around, it's really convenient to have a truss rod. With a very simple tweak, you can adjust the neck and straighten it out if it needs some straightening. So it's a very big plus. They're able to do this. All right, let's play a couple notes. I'm just going to play an open chord to hear how balanced this instrument is. Sounds very balanced. I think the sound is on the darker side since this is a cedar top. Very nice singing trebles. Nice, good sustain in higher up positions. I think it sounds fantastic. Let's see if I can play a little bit of Capriccio Arabe, just so we can hear how the melody works with the bass and the counterparts. I think it sounds great. The balance is there. The sound is beautiful. It's very easy to play. It's very pleasantly set up. There is no need to adjust anything. The action is perfect. It's not too high. It's not too low. I think it's a fantastic instrument. Like I said, for a beginner, if you want to, start off studying on a proper instrument with a good solid sound, I highly recommend this guitar. I know there's other brands, and people always compare. People always say, "Can you make a video of this brand and that brand?" Yeah, sure. There is a lot of brands and a lot of models and this and that, but something that I've been consistently saying about Saers is that these guitars are a league on their own, and I don't really feel up to comparing it to various models. They are doing their thing, and the word about this brand has been getting quite a bit of attention. Just to add that this past weekend we were at Chicago Guitar Festival, where a lot of players, a lot of competitors were able to check out Saers and had nothing but big praise to say about the instruments, from entry-level instrument up to our most expensive models. The people were just amazed about how good, how the quality of the instruments are, and we were also able to donate 3 guitars to the first prize winners in 3 different categories, which means that the company is not just hungry for attention and making sales, but we are there supporting young talent, which is very, very important. We want those kids to first of all play on a well-built instruments, and make music and come back, do competitions and play concerts. We want to be part of that situation. Supporting young talent is something that's very important for the company and myself. So again, S5 is their first entry-level instrument. It retails for about $800 and is available at Danche Guitars in the physical shop in Forest Park, Illinois. And of course, always it's available on reverb.com, where we do a lot of our sales. So fantastic guitar. Hope everybody's doing well, and see you next time.